Hey guys, so Disney's D23 just happened today. Well, it's been going on all weekend. But today they had their Avengers Infinity War panel, and they had everyone there. So we have this cast photo here, and we have all kinds of stuff. They had a trailer there that they had a description of. So first, let's jump into this cast photo of everyone in there. So you got your Winter Soldier. If we zoom right in, let's just zoom right into this thing. Now, it's a very blurry photo, but you can clearly make out, Winter Soldier, Drax, Karen Gillian, Nebula, and you have Mandis from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Doctor Strange, Black Panther, Thor, Thanos himself, Kevin Feige, god of this, and Robert Downey Jr., Russo, one of the Russo brothers. I think that's Anthony, if I'm not mistaken, not sure. We have Peter Parker, Wanda Maximoff, and Vision, War Machine, and the Falcon. The one thing I'm really interested is that we do not have any Brie Larson, Captain Marvel, or Carol Danvers in this photo. So it definitely gets me interested to see, is she going to be in this? Is she only in this at the end of this? Or is she only in the fourth Avengers movie, the untitled Avengers movie that we have that are just about to start shooting now? I mean, we've gotten all these leaked photos and stuff from the set. Nothing has showed anything of her in her movie or anything like that, so it's unclear whether or not, I think her movie is supposed to premiere, though, right in between the two movies. We're supposed to get in part one. I think after that it's supposed to be part, after this we get maybe Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then we get Captain Marvel, then we go right back into the fourth Avengers movie, if I'm not mistaken, if that's the timeline, the way it stands. So it could be interesting to see if she appears in this movie, maybe at the end of it or something. I feel like we would have seen something of her on set, and it's interesting that she's not here in this and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. No Chris Pratt, he's not here. I wonder if, I guess it looks like a lot of the other Guardians are there. No Chris Pratt, no Bradley Cooper for Rocket Raccoon, or even James Gunn or Sean Gunn, who does the motion cap for the stand-in for Rocket Raccoon, or Vin Diesel as Groot, or even what's her face as Gamora. Gamora's not even in this, so it's gonna be interesting to see if any of them are just missing. Maybe they just couldn't attend this show for scheduling purposes. They're doing other movies and all that stuff. Nick Fury's not even here, so, and you'd think that he would be, in the Avengers Infinity War. I mean, he started it all with Robert Downey Jr., the hidden scene for Iron Man 1. So I think it's going to be interesting to see if this is the full cast. It looks like it is. We'll have to wait and see what this means for other things. So we did get some trailers, and the trailer breakdown pretty much here. If I go, it's just you get the Guardians. It opens up with the Guardians Galaxy fighting along, and then Thor hits their windshield of their ship and stuff, and it's Thor from Thor Ragnarok with their short hair and everything like that, just like Chris Hemsworth is in this photo here. And then they end up picking him up, and they're fighting off as they're fighting Thanos, and you got Peter Parker's in it, and people are talking about him wearing his they don't mention the words Iron Spider, but they do mention the one that he had in at the end of Spider-Man Homecoming, which looks pretty cool. And then we get some other bits and pieces in there about Chris Evans, Captain America, having a long beard and stuff, and he's also not in this photo now that I'm realizing it. So I guess this is not the entire cast. There's a lot of them missing. So it's going to be cool to see what happens with that. I mean, you got Captain America with the beard. You got short-haired Thor in this. You have Peter Parker with spider sense, or his hair going up in on his skin. His hair going crazy. Just hinting at a spider sense, which is interesting that we just got Spider-Man Homecoming, where they barely touched upon it, and the next movie he touches right upon. He has it right away. I guess if it's going to really go off crazy, it's going to go off real crazy for Thanos when Josh Brolin comes in. So that's cool there. So that's pretty cool there. I love the description there. It's pretty much all the same where you look at it, just different variations, people saying the same thing for that description there of the trailer. But if we look here, we have the first look at the Black Order, Thanos' children. Now, in the comic books, are not his children and stuff, so these are pretty cool here. I'm not sure the names in them all, but they're all over the internet. You can check those out. Pretty much the same ones, who they are from the comic books, which I had been reading them. I was getting ready and reading them all, the entire Infinity Gauntlet storyline, trying to read it on my phone and stuff. So I'm definitely going to be getting into that and finishing that story. Haven't done that. There's like hundreds of books or something like that. But it's going to be interesting to see all these characters. They look so cool. I don't recognize them yet for the books because I'm not that far into the entire omnibus of the Infinity Gauntlet, but these look really cool. I definitely can't wait to see them in action. I mean, these guys look cool. I find it interesting that, is this the size ratio? Like, is this guy going to be that much taller than Thanos? And then for Thanos, we have another shot here. We have Josh Brolin holding up the Infinity Gauntlet, an actual prop. I think that's pretty awesome that they do that and they have this thing there to see that. So it's interesting. You see Thanos' arm and how small he is compared to this guy. If Thanos is that big, then how big is this guy going to be? And is that guy going to be that much taller than Thanos? Is this the ratio exact? That's going to be really interesting. I mean, if that's the size of Josh Brolin's like waist and stuff, is the length of his torso. Is this guy going to be like Galactus height, like bigger than skyscrapers and all that stuff? That'll be interesting to see how that goes with that. Also, it's going to be cool to see, can Thanos pick up Thor's hammer, with the Infinity Gauntlet? Does that just overwrite the magic of the Mjolnir and let him pick him up? Oh, I guess with what goes on in the Thor Ragnarok trailer, that probably won't happen unless they magically bring it back by that. Then it just seems moot to destroy it in that movie in the first place. So I doubt that Thor will have Mjolnir in that. Whole other video already done on that. So here we get a better, closer up look here of the Infinity Gauntlet. It looks pretty cool. It looks weathered. It looks cool. Love all the gems and stuff. I'm not sure if we're missing one of them, but I think we have all of them by now. You got all these stuff, and so it is really cool. I'm definitely going to be excited to see this, and I hope maybe this gets the trailer gets leaked or something like that, and then Disney is just forced to just throw the whole thing out in perfect quality or anything like that. That would be awesome if they did that. Or we'll have to wait. Maybe they'll bring something to Comic-Con, or they'll just bring the D23 stuff to Comic-Con and do that. But I don't see them doing that. I mean, Comic-Con is next weekend, and so I think why would they just not release it now? A week difference is not going to change anything at all. So we'll have to wait and see. Maybe they'll bring like a shorter version of it to Comic-Con, like a very short version of it with like very fast stills, like a 10-second trailer with actual footage and stuff like that, a 10-second clip for it, and that's it. Maybe they could do that for Comic-Con. That would be fun. Because if I'm not mistaken, they did book a 90-minute panel for Comic-Con. I've heard that floating around the internet. So that'll be fun to see what they bring there. So let me know what you think, guys, about all this stuff. This just reminded me. There's also scenes in the description. And I remembered that they see Loki giving Thanos or giving someone the cube from the first Avengers. I forget the name of the cube, but the cube from the first Avengers movie. So that's going to be cool. That's probably what that is right there. So let me know what you think, guys, about all this stuff we got from today from D23. And what is your favorite part, and what are you most excited for from all this new information? I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.